I hope people find this funny and not weird and pathetic. I'm uncomfortable on camera, but I should get used to it because I want to do more of these types of things. So hello, everyone in internet land. This is really fucking weird for me. I've had this idea for a while. I've wanted to do a book report or a book review, but after eating a hot pepper. I got the idea from Hot Pepper Game Reviews because I'm like, that's a great format. It can be expanded into many things. A lot of things are boring. An easy solve for that is immense pain. I'm going to review Lindsay Ellis's Axiom's End after eating this habanero. I've had the idea to do this for two other books, Matthew Mercer's Tal'Dorei Campaign Guide and Caitlin Doty's Will My Cat Eat My Eyeballs? But neither of them really felt the right venue, and for one of them I was just way too late. So I'm really just trying to delay me eating this habanero. I wrote a bunch of notes because I just finished the book today. I wrote a bunch of notes and I'm very excited about it. I'm not going to remember any of my notes after this. No one's making me do this. I should say that up front. Okay. Down the hatch. Oh my god, we're off. Okay. God, that was like chewing on a forest fire. What the fuck? Okay. So I listened to the audiobook because I was too poor to afford a hardcover during quarantine because no one has money right now. And I pre-ordered this like in March or whenever it went on sale. Oh my god. For $15 back when I had money, or whatever the Audible price was. It was money. I think I used an Audible credit. Whatever, that's not the point. The point is it has two narrators, Stephanie Willis and Oliver Thorne. Stephanie Willis is really, really good. I had listened to her do a book before, and I had almost no expectations because it was just like, oh, she's a narrator. But in this one, she actually matches Lindsay's tone throughout the book. Very well. Why is it getting worse? And I think she did a really excellent job throughout the whole thing. One small thing is, I wish Lindsay had given Ampersand an updated voice sooner, because the Stephen Hawking voice gets a little old and it lasts just a bit too long, but whatever, it's fine. Ollie Thorne, I liked as well. Oh my god. I really like his videos. He does great stuff. And he was a good narrator. Although, it's weird that he's British and he's doing a lot of American accents. And I know he can do regional American accents. He's a good actor. He has a lot of range. Oh, I'm in so much pain. But I wish he'd played with that a little more. I mean, there's a couple of New York journalists in there that he's doing the voice for. Let him have a little fun with it. Why not? Maybe that's the direction it's you. I imagine he'll be narrating the second one as well. Let me consult my notes on this shitty legal pad I got for 25 cents at a CVS. Lindsay compared her writing to James Cameron. I think that's a disservice to her writing. It's much better. Oh, fuck. Her prose is a little flat sometimes, but in general, I actually came around to liking sort of the more neutral prose. I wanted something a little more elevated, like Ray Bradbury or Orson Scott Card. Oh my god, it's getting worse. How is it getting worse? Fuck, I just touched my eye. Okay. But the actual more neutral language made it more relatable and less pretentious, which is a good thing. And she also said it was going to be a very broad book, which I don't think it is. It's very personal. But I think it will appeal to a wide group of people outside of just the sci-fi fan community. It's just a well-written book. People will like it. The sense of optimism in the book is something I really love. Why did I do this? Who thought this was a good idea? It's weird that a literal apocalypse scenario in 2020 has improved my life. And it's something I thought, oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? This is also something that's good to do in a pandemic, is do something that'll make you cough uncontrollably. Good advice. Ah! Oh, Christ. It's a little better. Why do I keep drinking water? It does not help at all. I notice a lot of influences through that. Big one is Speaker for the Dead, along with Arrival and the Three-Body Problem. Oh my god. On the back of the book, it says Stranger Things. I don't get that at all. Oh, a little scene that I love. A little scene that I love is when Cora first plays music for Ampersand. She plays him a little guitar, and he asks her to explain it, and she says she can't. And he says, that's the same with my high language. It just can't be explained. It's only something you understood. And I love those type of scenes, especially in homage to music, because music it's something you can only understand in the soul. It reminds me a little bit, there's a similar scene in The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, where Kavoth and Master Elodin, they talk about things that cannot be explained, but only understood. Okay. Am I in enough pain? Should I eat another one? I could eat another one. I'm in immense pain, though. You know what? I'm not gonna eat another one. That's a stupid idea. What am I thinking? So, it had a bit of a Shape of Water vibe that I wasn't expecting. Ampersand and Cora have a relationship that's incredibly intimate. Like not, like, sexually, but it almost borders on that and kind of transcends past it. And I don't know why I wasn't expecting that, given that it's Lindsay Ellis and she's done, I think, 2 videos on that movie. Or maybe I'm just making up one of those videos. I don't know. I just remember My Monster Boyfriend, and I remember it being very good. Ah! And I could be completely wrong about those scenes. Maybe they weren't written to have a sexual edge, and it's just me in quarantine being deprived of human contact for months on end. The pain is fading. I feel like I should eat another pepper. Oh, why am I doing this? I love the Moby Dick references, the Pequod, that's great. Pequod phonemic. I love all the little nautical references done by the CIA. It's weird, and I'm on board for it. You know what? I'm gonna eat another pepper. I'm not in enough pain. Oh, Christ. I'm gonna eat another one. You know, it's not really the spice that's bothering me. Although it is the spice. I'm in great pain. Boy, do those things taste like shit by themselves. Like, I've had a ghost pepper before because I'm a moron. And a ghost pepper, like, at least has flavor. The dialogue, in general, is very good. It's excellent. It follows the golden rule of things. People should talk like real people, but they should say things that are more interesting than what they would say in real life. And honestly, I shouldn't undersell that, because that's much easier said than done. It's a really hard skill to master. Also, the world building is fantastic. It gives you just enough to be interested, but never does it get bogged down in details. And it gives us just an interesting amount of stuff of how the world is already changing from First Contact. If I have any criticism of Axiom Z, it's that Cora and Ampersand become a little too close, a little too quickly. There are like 3 major turning points in the relationship, and I feel like one of them could have been drawn out just a little bit more. If I didn't already look awful from just general quarantine disrepair, I look awful now. All of a sudden, they're almost have this weird lovers dynamic about 2/3 of the way through the book, and I think it just built up a little bit too quick. Just bring it back just a little bit more. Maybe. So that final dynamic during the last act after the thing happens, then have that sort of lover's dynamic. But maybe it'll be explored further in the next books. I should go for a 3rd pepper. Why not? Why not? Oh. I almost threw that one up. We're all good. I have an immense pain. I hope people find this funny and not weird and pathetic. The Genome is a very cute character, but she kind of ends up a glorified MacGuffin, and she dies without very much build-up or ceremony. And it feels kind of pointless, like something that was planned out, but then didn't work in the right, and was never edited out or changed. But again, maybe it's set up for a sequel, I don't know. But as it's written, it didn't really work for me. But that's like two very minor criticisms for an overall stellar book. They're two very minor plot elements. Oh, I really like Axiom's End. I'm excited to see where it goes in the sequels. I want to see how the family drama resolves. I want to see how humanity changes with versus content. I want to see more of Cora and Ampersand's relationship. I want to know about Nils. I'm just really excited for things to progress. If there's a single book that I've read recently, it's like, yeah, it's going to get an adaptation in the next 15 years, I would put money on Axiom's End. It's probably a sentiment other people have. It's just like, Hollywood is going to look at this and be like, yeah, we should adapt this. Or maybe not Hollywood, who knows. Someone's going to pick it up. It's that kind of book. It's really good. I'm really looking forward to The Truth and the Divide, whenever that comes out. I'll probably do another one of these for those. To go buy the book, I'll put things in the description. Go subscribe to Lindsay's channel. Don't subscribe to me. It's just gonna be idiotic shit like this. And maybe in like 1,000 years, whenever I finish this video I'm working on about a retrospective of Assassin's Creed, it just got longer because Ubisoft did all that shitty stuff. Anyway, I'm going to go cry. You can tell I already am. Buy her book. It's good.